Hawkeye's base damage arrow has been increased from 32 to 34. They reduced the projectile damage of blast arrow from 15 to 16 and increased the spell field damage from 32 to 34. They also increased the maximum focus from 70 to 75. They also increased the charging speed when aiming at an enemy from 100 per second to 108 per second and charge fall off speed from 30 per second to 32 per second. Hela's Night Sword Thorn charge capacity has been increased from 8 to 10. Human Torch's fire cluster damage has been reduced from 7 per hit to 6 per hit, and they increased the charge speed of Blazing Blast from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. They also decreased the shield value gain from Flaming Meteor from 75 to 50 and increased the cooldown from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. For Iron Fist, they lowered the dragon's defense damage block bonus health conversion rate from 1.5 to 1.3 and decreased the maximum bonus health converted from damage block from 200 to 175. They slightly decreased his dash distance in the x-axis direction when there is no target. They also reduced dragon's defense cooldown reduction from 1.5 seconds to 1 second. Iron Man's projectile damage of the third repulsor blaster has been decreased from 50 to 45 and decreases the spell field damage from 60 to 55. They reduced the armor overdrive maximum bonus health from 100 to 50. Namar's Blessing of the Deep has been increased from 15 seconds to a 20-second cooldown. They also increased his ultimate ability radius from 3 meters to 3.5 meters and the outer circle radius from 8 meters to 9 meters and decreased the outer circle radius hit damage from 200 to 180. They also adjusted the monstral spawn damage falloff from starting at 20 meters, reducing to 30% at 40 meters to starting at 20 meters, reducing to 50% at 40 meters. Psylock's retrieval damage of winged shurikens have been decreased from 14 to 12 per hit, and they also decreased the invisibility duration of Psylock's stealth from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Squirrel Girl has an increased capacity of burst acorn from 10 to 12. They decreased the cooldown of mammal bond from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. They also optimized the user experience of Squirrel Blockade, Tail Bounce, and Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami. They increased Star-Lord's energy cost for his ultimate ability from 3100 to 3400. They also extended the maximum target range from 30 meters to 40 meters and adjusted the damage falloff from reducing to 60% at 40 meters to reducing to 75% at 40 meters. They increased the damage of Storm's Omega Hurricane from 150 per second to 160 per second. Punisher's Final Judgment movement slow rate has been reduced from 20% to 10% when not firing and from 40% to 30% when firing. They also increased his magazine size from 30 to 40 and single hit damage from 18 to 19 and slightly reducing the spread when firing.